Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of Moodle Global. It is so lovely to see your sunshiny, happy faces on this, Jasmine, help me out, on this Dreek day. Dreek. Oh, no, we're not going to be able to get it. It's really lovely. Thank you so much for being here. We know you've made the way here. As introduced by Dan and Chow, thanks for that, guys. My name is Marie, and I am the Chief Product Officer at Moodle HQ. And I am representing the team, the hundreds or so brilliant minds that, together with our community, design, build, and maintain the Moodle product ecosystem, which includes Moodle LMS, Moodle Workplace, our mobile apps, Moodle Cloud, and your homes for engagement and learning, Moodle Academy and Moodle.org. Now I have to put my glasses on. Had the pleasure of being in this job for almost 4 years now, and I'd like to see how that compares to your Moodle journey. So I'm going to ask for a little bit of audience participation for a second. So first of all, let's see if anybody puts their hand up to say that today they are brand new to Moodle. They've not ever really used Moodle before. Is there one? I have 2 people. Fantastic. Welcome. Welcome to the Moodle community. It's nice to see you. All right, let's see. Can we do, who's been at this for about a year? Okay, not too many. 5 years. I'm going to guess this is the bulk. Okay, good. Let's see the battle between 5 and 10. How many people have been doing this for about 10 years or more? Right, okay. Now we get to the legendary status. 15 years worth of Moodle? Wow! I am impressed. That's more hands than I thought I would be. Okay, the last big one, and anyone, let's see, Martin, you can keep your hand down because you don't count. Anybody who's been doing this for more than 20 years. Phenomenal. Amazing. We have been at this for a really long time, haven't we, folk? And it really does show in our pedigree. So for 23 years, Moodle has been, in my humble opinion, the best LMS builder in the market. We created one of the first truly open education ecosystems, designed from day one as more than a content storage platform, built on the concept of social construct and grounded in educational science, with collaboration, reflection, and peer learning embedded into our core. Features that we all take for granted today, Moodle made them normal. Reusable question banks, shareable quizzes, and activities like forums, discussion boards, and group lessons. Others added them later, but Moodle from the beginning considered them, included them in our platform, giving educators interaction and engagement tools by design and not as an afterthought. And that's why serious educators and serious educational institutions advocated for Moodle from the very start, and they still do today. And then there are non-negotiables. The reasons why Moodle is often the only viable LMS for organizations that take sovereignty and agency seriously. Our stance on security is second to none. And if you want to know why I say that with such great confidence, I invite you to go see Matt Porritt, our product director for Platform Solutions, at 2:30 today, because he was going to tell you everything you need to know about Moodle and security. We also have an uncompromised focus on privacy. We were GDPR ready before the rest, and we are good enough for the Germans. Where are my German peeps? My Bavarian crew, hi. Hello, Stefan, there you are. We're good enough for them, and that is saying something. And then there is the constant pursuit that we apply to accessibility. And we know we don't have that perfect. Quite frankly, nobody does. It is one of those things that we will continue to strive to be better at. And this year, you will see the Moodle product ecosystem achieve WCAG 2.2 AA compliance, which is a really big achievement that we're very, very proud of. And then, because Moodle is modular and platform-based, Moodle provides choice like no other LMS can offer. You can host Moodle however you like, connect it to whatever you want, make it look like anything you can imagine. You can customize and extend our platform to fit your organization. or to differentiate your learning offerings in the market. No other LMS can do that. Not just Sibo, not Canvas, not any of them. And our strength is proven by our customer base. Some of the biggest universities, institutions, and government networks in the world run on Moodle. They choose Moodle because they trust us to act in their best interest and help them achieve their goals better than anyone else. But in a world that moves as fast as our world does today, what made Moodle great in the past is still really, really great, but it is no longer enough. 2 years ago, we took a hard look at our solution and took a pulse check. Where were we at? How did we perform? How well were we meeting our users' needs? And we defined what it would take to push our products to the next level of greatness and set them up for long-term success. And we identified 3 focus areas, which were shaped by your feedback and zeroed in on 3 problems you needed us to solve. The first one was usability. You told us that Moodle was too hard to use, especially for a beginner. So that's most of not you guys, since you've been at this for so long. But for the new people who work in your institutions or new learners using Moodle for the first time, we needed to make it easier to use. You asked us to help you unlock your creativity. The second problem was upgradability. Upgrades were too hard, and managing the extension ecosystem that goes with most Moodle implementations is harder than it needs to be. And you asked us to help by facilitating better collaborations with other tools. And then the third one is value. Moodle must be seen, and you must be able to advocate for Moodle in your institutions as an asset and not an overhead. And you asked us to help you by helping you optimize outcomes, whether they be learning outcomes or business outcomes. And since then, we've actioned that feedback. Good, the video works. We've completely transformed the look and feel of our course page, for example. Moodle is more intuitive and easier to use than it has ever been. And this is Moodle 4.5 showing off the new subsection functionality. We've also done things like update our core technology. Bootstrap and our web services have been updated, for example, preparing Moodle for modernization and the upcoming easier upgrades. We've made, let's see. Takes a minute, there we go. We've also made course management easier. Bulk actions now exist, better defaults are in place, and we've added an activity management center in the new activity overviews page. We upgraded core activities, assignments are easier, quizzes and question banks are way better. Have you seen the new 5.0? So much better. And then database is better too. So we've done a lot. And in our premium product, we've introduced the learning catalog, visual reporting, and a slew of automations that are designed to help you deliver better value and better outcomes for your organizations. And on top of all of that, we've prepared Moodle for the biggest change in the world, in our world anyway, in the EdTech world, since the dawn of the internet, the advent of AI. And we have done so through the creation of our AI subsystem. Our subsystem is built for developers to innovate with AI and for institutions to be able to choose how they want to work with AI. Our subsystem has been live for over a year now, when some of our competitors still don't have one out there. And it lets you use your LLM of your choice, avoiding commercial models that cannot be GDPR compliant or that could access and expose your private data when you don't want them to. AI is going to remain at the heart of our work for the year ahead, not just because it has reset expectations of what a great LMS is, but it has reset expectations for what's possible and for how fast things can and need to change. And I'm going to come back to talking more about what we're going to do in AI, but first I want to talk about the fast bit. And when it comes to moving fast, Moodle has an unfair advantage. Moodle isn't built by one team in one company. It's built by the world, by a lot of you guys in this room. And some of the best new developments in recent years have come from developers, partners, or small passionate teams of people who have contributed new ideas to Moodle. And then we at Moodle HQ then integrate those innovations into our core platform, making them available for everyone. And for a long, long time, these people contributed a little bit independently with very little help from us. They told us it can be hard. It takes a long time. The barriers to entries are high. Our guardrails are technically challenging. And for an idea to come from the community into Moodle core takes too long. And we've heard you, and we're doing something about it. This October, we're launching our new community contributions team, dedicated to providing better support, better tooling, and a single point of contact for anyone who wants to build Moodle with us. I won't say a lot more about it right now because at 4 p.m. today, you can hear directly from Mick Hawkins, our new product manager for community contributions, and he's going to tell this story a lot better than I will. So if you love contributing to Moodle, please don't miss his presentation. Moving at pace also requires bedrock. And this year, you'll see progress on 2 big initiatives designed to strengthen our foundations. The first one is our new design system, which is launching in early 2026. It will help Moodle designers and developers iron out visual hygiene issues and make it faster and more efficient to build new things in Moodle. Crucially, the design system is not made just for Moodle HQ. We're going to use it, but it's not just made for us. It's made for everyone building on Moodle. It will deliver standardized, accessible component and design patterns that will accelerate your ability to develop in Moodle, improve UX consistency across the Moodle platform, and unlock innovation across our entire ecosystem. So keep an eye out for more messaging on that. The second big initiative is our technical transformation, which is kicking off this year. We're reshaping how Moodle's core architecture comes together. We're separating core components and our front and back end. We're bringing React-based development into the mix, and we're reimagining the deployability of Moodle itself and for our plugins. It's a huge, huge piece of work that I cannot do justice on stage today. It would take the whole hour. But for the deep dive on this topic, please go see Travis Windsor's presentation. He's our new Director for Architecture and Engineering, and he is presenting at 5 p.m. today. If you develop on Moodle, you cannot miss this presentation. It will change the way you work with Moodle day to day. It's really important. Okay, so I've already announced a lot, and I haven't even started talking about what all of this is going to mean for the actual Moodle product solutions. So firstly, expect, as I said before, a focus on AI this year, furthering of our AI capabilities across all Moodle products. In our subsystem, we're going to be expanding the functionality that we offer with intuitive and granular educator controls that let them define where learners can use AIs, as well as admin-level site-wide defaults for consistency across platforms. For learners, we're bringing personalization. Users will be able to set AI interaction preferences, so the assistance that AI provides them matches their communication style, their learning needs, and their context, enhancing relevance for them, inclusivity, and engagement. And then for educator, AI-assisted course creation is coming to Moodle Core. Educators will be able to upload files or URLs, and AI will help them transform those things into well-designed, and those are very important 2 words, well-designed Moodle activities and resources, grounded in effective learning design. Whether it's for a whole course or just a few activities, this will make creation of course content faster and more intuitive while adhering to learning design principle, while educators retain full control of how AI is used in their course creation process. Now, there is something that must be said about the use of AI in Moodle LMS. Moodle LMS exists to make learning available to everyone, regardless of location, budget, or access to basic technology. Even things like electricity and access to the internet do not come as easily and as regularly for many educators who use Moodle as it would for all of us in this room. In a world where Moodle LMS needs to serve the many and not just the few, we cannot make core LMS functionality dependent on AI. Our competitors' first AI strategies, they simply can't work for the global education community that Moodle serves. They don't support our impact mandate, they don't support our manifesto, and they're not Moodly enough. Moodle LMS leverages, therefore, what we call an AI via integration strategy. Through integrations, we can leverage everything that's great about AI while preserving choice, privacy, and respecting the limitations of access. You got a taste of what's already possible with AI and Moodle during Scott's presentation yesterday. And Martin is running a workshop today, a couple hours of it, that will go deeper into leveraging AI with Moodle via an integration mindset. It's actually an advantage compared to many of our competitors because this fact that we have this constraint that forces us to think differently about how we can serve people drives our openness, drives our engaged community, and it gives us the advantage that they don't have, which is this limitless opportunity for innovation. And if you watch the market closely, you'll notice that a lot of our competitors' new AI features are actually just integrations. They call them partnerships, but they're integrations. Except they come with commercial models and ours do not necessarily. And many of those things integrate beautifully with Moodle today. And some of those things are actually sponsoring the Moot. You can go meet them down in the hall at the bottom. And so this concept of talking about integration-based AI as something that is not necessarily an advantage is a story that other people tell. It's not our story. Moodle LMS uses the needs of educators as its primary compass. The Moodle LMS roadmap this year will focus on point solutions along critical steps of an educator's journey. We're designing, for example, a brand new landing page experience for Moodle that makes the first screen that you land on when you start your journey with Moodle more useful, putting what matters front and center and making the place you start your interaction with us better, giving users immediate access to what matters most without needing to navigate across multiple pages. That talks to making Moodle easier to use for beginners that we were talking about earlier. We're also going to make activity choice easier and more intuitive. We're going to make the grading experience more intuitive for teachers, and we're going to give teachers more control in extending Moodle's capability via LTIs. Our goal is that we always want the tool to work for the educator, and not the educator working around the tool. And the tool that we make with Moodle LMS anyway must be usable with or without AI. However, our impact mandate for Moodle LMS doesn't limit what we can do in Moodle Workplace. While Workplace benefits from the same innovations as the rest of our product, it's designed to meet the needs of a very special target market for enterprises and government institutions that want to deliver high-impact compliance, onboarding, and personalized development across evolving and regulated environments. In the year ahead, we are investing more than ever to make Workplace the most trusted and adaptable platform for talent development, enabling organizations to deliver meaningful learning experiences that strengthen compliance, accelerate onboarding, and support continuous skills growth in very fast-changing environments. And that is going to be powered by an AI-based engine that learns and adapts to the people who use it. It is our AI-driven solution that we can bring to the market. What's on the roadmap for Workplace? Well, a lot. I'm just going to give you a few highlights. Self-directed learning pathways is continuing to evolve. We are going to fully integrate programs and then certifications into the learning catalog. Finally, we are going to be working on delivering a very, very highly requested features users in multiple tenants. It's a game changer for learners in different programs, admins across multiple organizations. Okay, yes, good work, Emilio. And trainers serving multiple clients. All of these people will be able to do those things all from one single Moodle implementation. And then the big fundamental shift, a focus on skills-based talent development. Rather than static job titles, a skills approach deconstructs roles into the capabilities needed to succeed. giving organizations a crystal clear, granular view of true potential, the potential that is untapped within their organization, and helping them adapt their capabilities and skill sets so that people that work for them to adapt to the very, very fast changing world in which we operate. Now, there is so much on the Moodle Workplace roadmap that it deserves its own session. So tomorrow at 11:30, go see Emilio's presentation. He's our product director for Premium Solutions, and he will take you through a lot more detail than I can cover today. Do not miss it. If you use Moodle LMS today, go see what you could do with Moodle Workplace. There is some stuff in there that might solve some problems that you didn't know you could fix with Moodle. So go see Emilio's presentation. And then finally, a big one for us. Moodle is, and we hope will always be, the darling of the HE sector globally, with around 70% of universities worldwide using Moodle. So over the next few years, we're bringing something new to the Moodle product ecosystem, a tailored solution for higher education. Just as Workplace is a specialized product built on top of Moodle LMS for corporate and government needs, we're bringing that same philosophy to higher ed, with an AI assistant strategy focused on point solutions that deliver real institutional value. This solution is going to be built for institutions that need to operate at scale, going beyond providing an outstanding kind of in-classroom experience. And our new solution will offer things like bulk course lifecycle tools to do rollover and archiving a lot easier, curriculum management, proper competency mapping and framework management, automations across enrollments and reporting, iPad-style functionality so that you can more simply connect to your SIS or SMS systems, data connectors that are richer than what we've got today so that you can connect into BI tools and data warehouses, and institutional level content management. And this new solution will not lose what makes Moodle special, our customizability. With competitions heating up in the HE sectors, HE institutions need unique student experiences to differentiate themselves. And the LMS is part of the student experience. So our new HE offering will enable flexibility in a way that no other competitor can. Yes, there will be guardrails to keep them sustainable, but compared with what you can do with the other big four, the scope of possibility will remain vast in terms of how you can use your LMS to differentiate your student experience. It will allow you to shape unique learner journeys and have functionality that is unique to your institutions. This new solution will be made for higher education institutions that want to differentiate through a unique experience and unlock the value of their learning platform for their learners. It's coming very soon, and we can't wait to share more in the months ahead. And it's all very new. So when I say very soon, it's all quite relative. We don't even know what we're going to call it yet. But we've started working on it. We've got a team working on that now, and we're very excited about it. So this comes together in a three-pronged strategy that adapts to the different needs of the various and very, very varied institutions who use Moodle around the world, and adapts each of our product solutions to the context in which they need to operate in. AI integrated for Moodle LMS, where optionality is a mandate. AI driven for Moodle Workplace, where ROI is key. And AI assisted for Moodle Higher Ed, where agency and integrity remain paramount as part of the conversation. And we're not quite done. There's already a lot in there, but we've got one more thing. Next year, we're launching Moodle Marketplace. And to show you what's coming and how to get involved from day one, please welcome Satara Singh, our product manager for Marketplace.